Welcome all my dear friends of your program التفوق, and today we will have a new episode, a special episode that this episode will deal with all science we have studied in primary stage and prep stage. So let's start this special episode as I promised you with introducing and welcoming our guests who are present in the studio with us. First one, what's your name?
I am Maria, I am in prep stage.
Yeah, yes Maria, welcome Maria.
I am Vera, I am in prep stage.
Welcome Vera.
I am Anna Simone, I am in prep stage.
And Simone, welcome.
I am David, I am in prep stage.
Welcome David. So I will divide you to two teams, okay? You will be the first team, Maria and Vera, and you will be the second team, Anna Simone and David, okay? So today you will have very easy questions, very simple questions, and these questions all deal with what we have studied in primary stage and prep stage, okay? يعني إن شاء الله النهارده في أسئلة درسناها في مرحلة ابتدائية ومرحلة الإعدادية, okay? So let's start with the first question that says, the question says number of planets. Number of planets, yes, first team. Maria, you can read the question.
Number of planets found in our solar system.
Yeah, you can read the choices.
8.
Okay, 7, 9, 8, 10. The question again says number of planets found in our solar system. عدد الكواكب الموجودة في المجموعة الشمسية 7, 9, 8, 10. Maria, don't answer till the timer stops. Okay? في timer. لما بيقف التايمر نبدأ نجاوب. نفكر مع بعض. Maria and Vera, first team. Number of planets found in our solar system 7, 9, 8, 10.
8.
8. Okay. So, can any one of you tell me the names of the planets? 8 planets. Vera, you can say.
Mercury,
Mercury,
Venus, Earth,
Mercury, Venus, Earth,
Mars,
Jupiter,
Jupiter,
Yeah. Saturn, Uranus,
Neptune.
Neptune. So we have 8 planets, as Vera said. We have 8 planets that begin with Mercury, the smallest and first planet, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. So can I ask you another question in these planets? The biggest planet of our solar system, Maria? Jupiter, the smallest planet in our solar system, Mercury. So the first team will have a point now, okay? You will have a point now. So let's go to the second team, okay? Anna Simone and David. The question says, the nearest planet to the sun is Mercury, Earth, Venus, Neptune. Don't answer David and Anna Simone till the timer stops, okay? We have another question. The nearest planet to the sun. أقرب كوكب للشمس. Mercury, Earth, Venus, Neptune. Mercury, Earth, Venus, Neptune. Again, the question says the nearest planet to the sun. أقرب كوكب للشمس. Okay? Again, the choices are Mercury, Earth, Venus, Neptune.
Mercury.
Okay, that's a good answer. Mercury, you will have another point. So I can ask you another question. Deal with the planets. Okay, David, you are ready?
Yes.
Okay, David, can you tell me what are the nearest planet to the sun? Two nearest planets to the sun.
The first
Mercury.
2 planets, Mercury and Venus.
Yeah. So, Anna Simone, what are the nearest 2 planets to the Earth? أقرب كوكبين للأرض. We can say,
Saturn,
no, Saturn is very far from the Earth. We have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Okay, Earth. In the middle between what and what? يعني Earth ما بين مين ومين?
Venus, Mars.
Venus and Mars. So again, the nearest 2 planets to the Earth is Venus and Mars, as Anna Simone said. And now you are, or you have 1 point, like the first team that have another 1 point. Okay. So another question for the first team, Maria and Vera. The question says, our solar system lies in a galaxy called, our solar system المجموعة الشمسية بتاعتنا lies in a galaxy توجد في مجرة اسمها Ursa Major, Great Bear, North Star, Milky Way. Please concentrate and take your time to answer this question, and don't answer before the timer stops. Again, the question says, our solar system lies in a galaxy called Ursa Major, Great Bear, North Star, Milky Way. المجموعة الشمسية بتاعتنا موجودة في مجرة مشهورة جدا اسمها
Milky Way.
Milky Way. Take your time. We still have time. لسه في وقت كبير قوي فيها. Okay? Again, our solar system lies in a galaxy called Milky Way, North Star, Great Bear, Ursa Major. Your answer?
Way.
Milky Way, that's the right answer, and you will have another point. So, I will ask you another question deal with this point, okay? Give reason. Give reason. Our solar system is called by this name Milky Way. ليه سميناها Milky Way? Give reason. Our solar system is called Milky Way. The question for both of you, first and second team, okay? سؤال للفريقين.
Because stars
Give reason.
stars are
First or second team will answer. Okay, first team.
because the stars are white.
في نقط بيضاء.
Because the stars are white. That's near answer. إجابة قريبة شوية.
Because the stars are white in it, that looks like the milk when it poured on the floor.
Yeah, very good. That's more right answer. That's right answer or correct answer. David said because the stars seem as bright spots as white spots. النجوم بتبان كأنها نقط مضيئة أو نقط بيضاء in the extreme dark sky في السماء المظلمة like the splashed milk or like the poured milk on the street زي بالظبط اللبن المسكوب أو قطرات اللبن المسكوبة على الأرض اللي لونها أسود أو لونها غامق يعني. Okay, so we call our solar system or our galaxy is found in the Milky Way because it seems like the splashed milk in the dark room. So again, first team have 2 points and second team have 1 point up till now. That's not your question. لكن مش سؤالكم لكن جاوبتوا عليه كويس قوي. Okay, so let's go to the second team now. The question says the inventor of the electric lamp. The question says the inventor of the electric lamp يعني مخترع المصباح الكهربي أو اللمبة الكهربائية Archimedes, Thomas Alva Edison, Alfred Hill, Galileo. Again, the question says the inventor of the electric lamp
Thomas Alva Edison.
Archimedes, Thomas Alva Edison, Galileo. We have more time. Second team, you can or you take your time to answer the question correctly. Again, the question says the inventor of the electric lamp Archimedes or Archimedes, they are the same meaning or the same scientist. Thomas Alva Edison, Alfred Hill, Galileo. Okay, take your time. Okay, you can answer now.
Thomas Alva Edison.
Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison invented the electric lamp. هو العالم الشهير جدا الأمريكي اللي اخترع المصباح الكهربائي. Can you tell me another information about Thomas Alva Edison? First team.
First team or second?
Sorry, second team. I'm so sorry.
Thomas Alva Edison.
Thomas Alva Edison.
He was poor in his life and he invented so many other inventions.
He invented many inventions like what? Can you tell me?
I hear that he invented the telegram.
Telegram, very good, excellent.
Used, first. And something was like telephone.
Telephone. Okay. Thomas Alva Edison made
so
about
many
1,000 inventions. عمل 1000 اختراع. Okay. Thomas Alva Edison was a great scientist, and we know that the electric lamp contains an inert gas called inert gas. غاز خامل جوه المصباح الكهربي.
Argon.
Argon gas. Why we put argon gas, David, in the electric lamp?
Because the heat of the wire in it will burn in it and make it explode.
It isn't a correct answer 100%. Yes, Maria?
To prevent burning.
To prevent burning, because inert gas like argon, helium, neon, krypton, xenon, radon, all of these gases are called inert gases because they prevent burn. هما بيمنعوا الاشتعال ان هما غازات غير نشطة او غازات خاملة. Okay? So again, the electric lamp contains argon gas which will prevent burning. So I have another question for the second team again. The electric lamp contains a very important wire. في سلك مهم جدا جوه electric lamp او المصباح الكهربي. What's its name? Second team. في سلك مهم قوي جوه المصباح. Made of.
Tungsten.
Wait. Maria.
Tungsten.
Tungsten.
Yeah.
Tungsten wire.
Tungsten wire.
Second team, you can answer now.
Tungsten.
Tungsten. So why Thomas Alva Edison choose the tungsten for making the electric lamp? ليه توماس ألفا إديسون استخدم تنجستين تحديدا في المصباح الكهربي؟ اشمعنى يعني؟ اشمعنى تنجستين بالذات؟
because عشان لما الكهرباء تمشي فيه بنور.
First team, I can see you want to answer, okay? Okay, so now first team, you can answer now.
Because it has high melting point.
Because tungsten has high melting point. التنجستين عنده درجة انصهار عالية جدا فبيستحمل كمية حرارة بدون ما يتقطع وبالتالي increase the lifetime of the lamp بيزود عمر المصباح الكهربي. So up to now, first team has 2 points, second team also has 2 points. Okay, so you are better now. You are دلوقتي في حالة تعادل بين الفريقين. Okay, so let's have a question for the first team again. The question says, the average pulse of the normal human body. The average pulse معدل النبض الطبيعي في الإنسان. 70 pulse per minute, 90 pulse per minute, 100 pulse per minute, 120 pulse per minute. So again, the average pulse of the normal human. معدل النبض الطبيعي في الإنسان 70, 90, 100, 120. You still have time. Take your time and understand the question. Okay? Concentrate because this question is very easy and you can answer correctly if you take your time. Okay, now you can answer first team.
70 pulse per minute.
70 pulse per minute. So I will ask you a question. Deal with, you have point now, okay? Okay, first team have point. The question says, what is the strongest muscle in our body?
The heart.
The heart. Okay, can you describe the heart? ممكن نوصف شكل الهارت أو بيتكون من إيه؟ How many chambers in the heart?
4 leaves.
4 chambers.
4 chambers, yes. 4 حجرات. It's like what? It's like a very important organ in our body. The heart is like your fist. الهارت تقريبا شكل قبضة اليد and it has the size of our fist and it has the shape of the pear. هو تقريبا شبه الكمثرى مقلوبة and it has the size of our fist. So the heart is the strongest muscle in our body and we have studied all about the heart and circulatory system in primary 5 in a very important and exciting lesson at the same time, which was the circulatory system. So now you said the heart contains 4 chambers. Can you tell me what are the names of the 4 chambers? اسمهم ايه الاربع حجرات دول؟ سؤال سهل قوي. ها؟ The upper chamber is called what? And the lower chamber is called what? نغششكم شوية. The upper chamber is called atrium. The upper chamber بنسميها atrium أو الأذين، الحجرة العلوية. طب الحجرات السفلية بنسميها
ventricle.
Ventricle. Bravo David, bravo second team, but you will not have point now. Okay? That's not your question. The lower chamber are called ventricle أو بنسميها البطين. So the heart contains 4 chambers and the upper 2 chambers are called atrium or atria. الجمع بتاعها atria مش atrium لأنها كلمة لاتيني. And the lower chambers are called ventricles أو البطينات أو البطينين يعني. Okay? So again the heart contains 4 chambers. So up till now first team has 3 points, second team has 2 points, and you will have a question now. The question says, a part of the blood, a part or a component of the blood. احنا عارفين الدم بيتكون من 4 مكونات responsible for blood coagulation. في جزء مهم جدا في الدم مسؤول عن عملية بنسميها blood coagulation أو بنسميها كمان blood clot يعني تجلط الدم. يعني for example مثلا لو حد كده في جرح بسيط في ايديه this wound الجرح ده will heal after 2 days. هيخف بعد يومين تقريبا. ليه؟ عشان في جزء مهم جدا في البلد بيعمل عمليه بنسميها blood coagulation. The component of the blood are red blood cells, white blood cells, plasma, platelets. So again the question says a part of the blood responsible for blood coagulation or the blood clot. The choices are red blood cells, white blood cells, plasma, platelets. Okay, second team, take your time. Second team again. We want the part or the component of the blood that is responsible for blood coagulation. Red blood cells, white blood cells, plasma, platelets. You can answer now second team. Okay.
Platelets.
Platelets الصفائح الدموية. برافو. We have known or we have studied this part of the blood or the component of the blood or the structure of the blood. The platelets أو الصفائح الدموية هي مسؤولة عن عملية تجلط الدم اللي بتحصل عشان تحمي الإنسان أو تعالج الانسان من اي جروح بسيطه، بس بشرط انها تكون جروح محدوده مش كبيره جدا. اوكي، so again we have 4 components of the blood that are red blood cells, white blood cells, plasma platelets. So I will have another question for you, second team. Okay, what is the function of the red blood cells? What is the function of the red blood cells?
Red blood cells.
Red blood cells, the first component of the blood.
Transfer oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay. Transfers oxygen and carbon dioxide.
Transfer oxygen from lungs to all body cells, and transfer carbon dioxide from all body cells to the lungs to be expelled outside the body. Okay, very good. So now you will have 3 points like the first team has 3 points. Okay, لغاية دلوقتي احنا تعادل 3 points and 3 points. So again, second team, I have another question for you. What is the function of the white blood cells? What is the function of the white blood cells? David again or Anna Simone?
Me again.
Huh? David, okay.
White blood cells attack microbes in the blood.
Attack microbe that enter the body or they represent the immunity system. هم تقريبا بنسميهم جهاز المناعة. الوايت بلاد سيلز ليها علاقة كبيرة جدا بجهاز المناعة، عشان كده بتقاوم أي ميكروب يدخل جسم الإنسان. So now we have 3 points for the first team and 3 points for the second team. Okay, so now we'll have another question for the first team. Okay, first team, the organ responsible for the balance of the body. The organ responsible for the balance of the body. عضو مسؤول عن توازن جسم الإنسان. This question deal with the nervous system. I think that, or I'm sure from that. The choices are brain, cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata. So again, the organ responsible for balance of the body, brain, cerebrum, cerebellum, and at last medulla oblongata. مين هو العضو المسؤول عن توازن الجسم؟ هل هو البرين المخ، cerebrum أو برضو الجزء المخي، cerebellum المخيخ، medulla oblongata النخاع المستطيل. Again, the question says the organ responsible for the balance of the body, the brain, cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata. Yes, first team.
cerebellum.
cerebellum المخيخ فعلا هو مسؤول عن توازن جسم الإنسان. So now you will have another point. You will have 4 points up to now. So now I will ask you another question. Can you tell me any function of the cerebrum, first team? عارفين cerebrum هو أول جزء من البرين. البرين consists of 3 main parts: cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. حد يقول لي كده إيه هي وظائف تانية للcerebrum؟ على فكرة كان ليه تقريبا 3 function، 3 وظائف. أي function منهم؟ طب أقول لكم واحدة منهم. Thinking and memory، التفكير والذاكرة. And another function it control all the sense organ، أعضاء الحواس كلها. And a very important function that it controls the voluntary actions، أي أفعال إرادية بيقوم بيها cerebrum. Okay, so now we'll have 4 points for the first team and 3 points for the second team up till now. So now let's go to the second team that will have its turn. The question says the part of digestive system which is responsible for complete digestion. في جزء مهم جدا في الجهاز الهضمي مسؤول عن complete digestion أو الهضم الكامل. ده stomach first choice أو الاختيار stomach المعدة، small intestine الأمعاء الدقيقة، large intestine الأمعاء الغليظة، pancreas. So again, the part of the digestive system that is responsible for complete digestion، العضو المسؤول عن الهضم الكامل، stomach، small intestine، large intestine، pancreas. Stomach, small intestine, large intestine, pancreas. First team can answer now.
Small intestine.
Small intestine, very good. Small intestine is responsible for complete digestion as we had studied in primary 4. هي المسؤولة عن الهضم الكامل. So what about the stomach? You will have point now. You will have 4 points after now.
Stomach, think it digests starch.
Not digest starch. starch is digested in the mouth. الستارش بيعمل يحصل له هضم
Protein.
في المouth في الفم. Protein. So we can say that the stomach digests food partially. السtomach بتقدم الأكل هضم جزئي مش هضم كلي. Okay? So again, the part of the digestive system that is responsible for complete digestion, it will be the small intestine أو الأمعاء الدقيقة. هي اهم عضو متهيألي في الجهاز الهضمي لانها بتقوم بعمليه مهمه جدا وهي complete digestion وعمليه ثانيه بنسميها absorption او عمليه الامتصاص. So another question for the first team. First team, you are ready now? Okay, Maria and Dira. The question says, light travels through air with velocity 300,000 kilometers per second, 200,000 kilometers per second, 350,000 kilometers per second, 400,000 kilometers per second. Take your time and consider the question, please. Concentrate. ركز كويس. Who will answer, Maria or Vera?
300,000.
Okay, Maria, Vera, sorry, said 300,000 kilometers per second. That's right answer. Very good. You will have another point now, so you will have 5 points now. So, Vera, I will ask you another question. Deal with this point. Which is faster? مين أسرع? Sound or light? Light is more faster than sound. So, can you tell me the velocity of sound?
Sorry.
Can you tell me the velocity of sound? سرعة الصوت قد إيه تقريبا؟ احنا قلنا اللايت 300,000 كيلومتر per second. اللايت الساوند سوري أكيد أقل كتير. 300. Yes, David, you can say.
Sound was 340 meter per second.
Sound was 340 meters. So David, I can see you are more older than them. أنت أكبر واحد فيهم تقريبا.
Yes.
Can you tell me one difference between sound and light؟ تقول لي بس فرق واحد بين الساوند واللايت غير السرعة.
Sound is electromagnetic.
Oh,
sorry.
sound.
Sound is mechanical wave.
Sound is a mechanical wave that needs a medium to travel
medium
through
to
or to
transfer.
propagate. But light,
But light is an electromagnetic wave.
very good. Light is electromagnetic wave that travels through space or
and
any
don't need a medium to
Okay,
transfer.
so light is more better than sound in traveling. Light أحسن في الانتقال من الساوند لأنه أسرع، إنه كمان بيمشي في أي وسط تاني غير الميديم أو غير الوسط المادي، ممكن يمشي في الفضاء أو الكون الخارجي. يبقى اللايت أفضل أو أحسن شوية من الساوند في القصة ديت أو في الموضوع ده بالذات، إنه أسرع وإنه بيمشي في أي وسط أو أي مادة غير الساوند. Okay, so now we have 4 points for the first team and 4 points also for the second team. And now is the turn of the second team. دور الفريق التاني. Okay, so the question says the suitable planet for life is Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Earth. Suitable planet for life is Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Earth. أفضل كوكب أو أكثر كوكب مناسب للحياة هو كوكب Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Earth. Now we will have 10 seconds for the second team to answer. عندنا 10 ثواني تقريبا، 7 ثواني. Take your time. مين هو أكبر كوكب أو أحسن كوكب مناسب للحياة؟
Earth.
Earth. Why? Why Earth? You will have 1 point now. Second team. Why Earth? ليه الإيرث هو مناسب للحياة؟ Why we cannot live on Mars for example on Jupiter؟ ليه ما ينفعش يعيش على أي كوكب تاني غير الأرض؟
Oxygen, water, gravity, والاتموسفير.
We have at least 5 reasons. عندنا تقريبا على الأقل 5 أسباب.
Because it have suitable atmosphere.
Suitable atmosphere, very
and
good.
Suitable air pressure.
Suitable air pressure، ضغط جوي مناسب، ممتاز.
And water.
Suitable hydrosphere، بنسميها غلاف مائي أو وجود المية، presence of water.
And presence of suitable gravity.
Suitable gravity، جاذبية مناسبة.
And the suitable place from sun.
Suitable place from the suitable temperature.
Yeah.
Suitable. So David said, and someone said the Earth is suitable planet for the Earth, and David explained for us. David شرح لنا ليه هو كوكب الأرض هو الكوكب الوحيد اللي عليه حياة، عشان عندنا 5 reasons. هم suitable atmosphere، غلاف جوي مناسب. suitable hydrosphere، غلاف مائي مناسب يعني في مية مناسبة للحياة أو للشرب أو للزراعة. suitable temperature، درجة حرارة مناسبة. suitable gravity، جاذبية مناسبة. and at last suitable what David? Atmospheric pressure، ضغط جوي مناسب للحياة على الأرض. So we have at least 5 reasons for the Earth to be or to find life on this planet. So now we'll have 5 points like the second team. Okay, we will have 5 اوكي. تقريبا دلوقتي الفريقين في نفس القوه، مفيش فريق احسن من الفريق التاني، لكن هنشوف بعد شويه هنوصل لايه. So now we have another question for the first team, Maria and Vera. The question says, the red planet is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. الكوكب الأحمر هو Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Now we will have the timer. Concentrate. We have 8 planets. في 8 كواكب، في واحد منهم بس بنسميه الكوكب الأحمر لأن هو فعلا شكله من بره أو من الخارج بيبان باللون الأحمر. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The red planet is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. The red planet الكوكب الأحمر هو Mercury, Venus, Earth, or Mars. You can answer now, first team.
Mars.
Mars. Very good, Maria. You will have another point. So now, up to now, you will have 6 points. Okay. So you said that Mars is the red planet. Okay. Can you again, Maria, tell me the name of the planet? تقولي أسماء كواكب من تاني. أنا شوية سمعناها من فيرا، نسمعها منك.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. But from some years ago، من كام سنة كده كنا بندرس من كواكب 9 planets. كان في كوكب تاني اسمه بلوتو. طب ليه ما نقولوش دلوقتي خالص؟
Because it's far from the solar system.
That's not correct reason.
Because
السبب صحيح؟
break.
ديفيد؟
Because it became so small, very small, and we considered something
So
like
it was
moon.
big but now it became so small.
Yeah.
هو كان كبير وصغر يعني ولا ايه؟
Something like
Because-
that.
No. Because the planet Pluto has a small size or has a smaller size than the moon, it will not considered as a planet لان هو حجم اصغر من حجم القمر، فمش هنعتبره كوكب. هو اوريدي موجود مكانه. في بعض النظريات بتقول ان هو اتدمر او اتحطم، لكن في نظريه بتقول لا هو لسه موجود مكانه، لكن عشان حجمه صغير جدا فمش هنعتبره كوكب. اوكي. So again we will have 8 planets, or we have studied 8 planets, which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. But what about Pluto? Pluto wasn't a planet now. Pluto مش كوكب دلوقتي، هو جسم فضائي هنسميه celestial body. Okay, no problem. لكن هو مش كوكب لغاية دلوقتي. Okay. So Maria said that the red planet is Mars. الكوكب الرابع أو الكوكب الأحمر هو كوكب مارس اللي بنسميه كوكب المريخ باللغة العربية. Okay. حد يقدر يقول لي أسماء كوكب باللغة العربية؟
Yes.
مم.
عطارد،
عطارد،
الأرض،
الزهرة،
مريخ، مشتري، زحل، أورانوس، نبتون.
اورانوس، نبتون. فيري جود. عطارد، الزهرة، الأرض، المريخ، المشتري، زحل، اورانوس، نبتون. أو in English Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. But what about Pluto? Again, Pluto wasn't a planet up to now because it has very small size compared to the size of the moon. So now we have 6 points for the first team and 5 points for the second team, and now you will have your turn. Okay. Your question says that the blue planet أو الكوكب الأزرق is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Again, the blue planet الكوكب الأزرق هو Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Take your time. You will have more seconds. You will have more time. Concentrate. The blue planet أو الكوكب الأزرق هو The blue planet is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. You can answer now.
Neptune.
Neptune. Very good. Excellent. Neptune is the last planet or the farthest planet from the sun. أبعد كوكب من الشمس وهو فعلا الكوكب الأزرق. Neptune is the blue planet. So now you will have 6 points like the first team. 6. Okay. So now we are لسه ما زلنا في حالة تعادل بين الفريقين. تقريبا محتاجين سؤال يكون هو الفيصل بين الفريقين. So now we'll have the turn of the first team. The question says that the only liquid metal العنصر الوحيد أو الفلز الوحيد اللي في حالة سائلة bromine, fluorine, chlorine, mercury. Again, the only liquid metal is bromine, fluorine, chlorine, mercury. مين هو العنصر الوحيد أو الفلز الوحيد اللي في حالة سائلة؟ وده درسناه كتير جدا في primary 6 و prep 1 prep 2 كمان. عنصر مهم جدا نستخدمه كمان في الثرمومتر. انا كده قربتها لكم قوي. Again, the only liquid metal is bromine, fluorine, chlorine, mercury. So it will be what? You can answer. You can answer now. Yes, first team.
Mercury.
Mercury. Very good, excellent. Mercury is the only liquid metal. Okay, can you tell me first team? You will have point now. Okay, you will be now 7 points. Okay, can you tell me what is the only liquid non-metal? مين هو الوحيد الليكويد non-metal?
Bromine.
Bromine. Very good. We have only liquid metal which is mercury and only liquid one non-metal which is bromine. Can you tell me another question again? The number of known elements up till now. عدد العناصر المعروفة لغاية دلوقتي تقريبا
118.
118. Very good, excellent. 118 elements up till now. They are the well-known element up till now. And in prep 2 في الصف الثاني إعدادي إن شاء الله اللي لسه رايح أو لسه اللي خلصوا إن شاء الله. We have studied the Mendeleev table and the Morse table which deal with all the elements in the nature which are 118 elements. Okay, so now you will have point. You are 7 points and the first team now after now 6 points and it will be your turn. So you can read the question, David. The question says نشوف مع بعض على البلازما السؤال.
The inventor of thermometer is Henry Becquerel,
Henry Becquerel, Mendeleev,
Moseley, Andrew Celsius.
Andrew Celsius. Again, the question says that the inventor of thermometer, the inventor of thermometer يعني مخترع الترمومتر هو Henry Becquerel, Mendeleev, Moseley, Andrew Celsius. David, you can say the answer after 5 seconds. The question says again, the inventor of the thermometer, Henry Becquerel, Mendeleev, or Dimitri Mendeleev, Moseley, Andrew Celsius. مين هو مخترع الترمومتر؟ أندريس سيلسيوس أو سيلسيوس العالم المشهور جدا. سيلسيوس هو اللي اخترع الترمومتر، هو اللي حط المين ايديا اوف thermometer. So now I will have another question for you, the second team. سؤال مهم جدا ليكم. حد يقدر يقول لي what is the main idea of thermometer؟ ازاي بيشتغل الترمومتر؟ ايه فكرته يعني؟
Is the expanding of elements by heat and
any element or liquid special?
any element and especially liquids.
Special liquid like what?
Like water, oil, petrol,
mercury. So the best liquid used in thermometer is what? أحسن سائل في الترمومتر mercury and alcohol. Okay, so we can use mercury and alcohol in the thermometer because they are the best liquid used in the thermometer. And David said that the main idea of thermometer أهم فكرة في الترمومتر أو فكرة تشغيله أو فكرة عمله is that expansion of liquids by heat and contraction by cooling. يعني الترمومتر هو عبارة عن تيوب تقريبا زي القلم دوت جواها ليكويد، لو حصل فيها تسخين او حصل هيتنج اللي بيحصل في الليكويد بيحصل له اكسبانجن تمدد. طب لو حصل كولينج بيحصل له contraction. and if we have a scale لو في تدريج من بره I can read the temperature or I can read the heating or cooling correctly. يبقى فكرة عمل الترمومتر هي فكرة بسيطة جدا وفكرة ذكية جدا في نفس الوقت. is that the expansion and contraction of liquids by heating or by cooling. expansion by what أنا سيمون؟ ازاي بيحصل تمدد؟ by heating or by cooling. Yeah, by heating. You said by heat. And contraction by what, David?
by cooling.
By cooling. So again, the main idea of the thermometer is that expansion of liquids by heating and contraction by cooling. And this is the idea of thermometer that Andreas Celsius, the great scientist, has discovered or has made for the benefit of all the humanity. تقريبا هو عمل الاختراع ده وده اختراع مفيد جدا لكل البشرية. صح كده؟ طيب سؤال تاني تقريبا احنا كده 7-7 التعادل برضه بين الفريقين. Okay, so 7-7 between the first and second team. So the second team said that the inventor of the thermometer is the Andreas Celsius. Another question. Okay, don't worry. So the first team, you will have the question now. The question says that the scale of medical thermometer ranges between from 37 Celsius to 42 Celsius degree, from 35 to 42 Celsius degree, from 37 to 40 Celsius degree, from 35 to 45 Celsius degree. So again, the question says that first team, Maria and Dira, التدريج الترمومتر الطبي بيبدأ ما بين 37 و 42 35 or 42 37 to 40 35 to 45. Again, read the question carefully and take your time. Yes, Maria?
From 35 to 42 Celsius degree.
Why not 37? 37 is the normal temperature. ليه طب ما قلتش 37 يا ماريا؟ ليه رحتي لغايه اللي قلتي كده second answer 35؟
Because the temperature of the human can high or
can be less than 37. برافو، احنا عارفين كويس قوي ان حراره الانسان طبيعي normal temperature of the human body is 37. So the temperature of the human body may be 36 35. ممكن تنزل عن كده مش اكتر من 35. ممكن تطلع عن 37 او تزيد عن 37 for example 38 39 40 41 42 at last. And it means death، ده معناه الوفاة لا قدر الله. So the temperature of the or the scale of the medical thermometer ranges between 35 Celsius degree and 42 Celsius degree. So what about 37? طب 37 دي تقريبا ايه؟ هي ال normal temperature of the human body. So now you will have another point. First team you will be فاكرين انتوا كام point؟ 8 point. والsecond team فاكرين كام؟ 7 point. Okay. So first team now had another point and it will be 8 point. Second team, sorry, will be 7 point up till now, and it's your turn for another question. The question says, cancer cells, خلايا السرطان أو الخلايا المسرطنة أو المسرطنة can be treated using point molecules. ممكن أعالج خلايا السرطان بجزيئات من عنصر silver, mercury, جولد، صوديوم. ده موضوع مهم جدا ان شاء الله هندرسه في بريب 3 ثالثه اعدادي، او اعتقد درستوه في القراءه في اللغه العربيه، او ناس اللي بتقرا كتير او مثقفه عارفه كويس قوي ان ممكن دلوقتي بنعالج السرطان بخلايا او بجزيئات من عنصر مهم جدا وغالي جدا في نفس الوقت هو سيلفر، ميركوري، جولد، صوديوم. You can answer now first second team. جولد عنصر الذهب. برافو. يبقى دلوقتي احنا فعلا 8 point. So cancer cells can be treated using gold molecule. Can anyone explain how we can treat the treatment of cancer by gold؟ ازاي بنعالج كانسر بالجولد؟ يعني هل مثلا فور اكزامبل كده مريض الكانسر ده بيشرب ذهب او ياكل ذهب؟ بيشرب ميه ذهب طيب؟
No.
طب ازاي نعالجه بالذهب يعني؟ ديرا you can answer now.
Select the ray of the gold in the cancer cell and create it.
Okay. It's near answer يعني إجابة قريبة شوية.
The gold molecules search for the cancer cells and stuck with it. And with the laser, very high powerful laser, we search about it and it seems like a tiny lamp in a big black place.
Okay.
With
so,
laser we burn the cell and this.
So I could understand from both of answer. Okay, Maria, can you have another answer?
we can melt it and put it on the cancer cells.
Yeah, I could understand from your answer that the deceased person الشخص مريض بالكانسر will be injected هنحقنه عن طريق gold molecules with nanotechnology. يعني مش ذهب كذهب زي ما احنا فاهمين كده، لا هو جزيئات ذهب صغيره جدا بيسموها نانو molecules او nanotechnology. And this gold molecule had the ability to make a cordon. عارفين الكوردون او الفنس ممكن تعمل سور حوالين الخلايا اللي فيها كانسر. And by using laser rays استخدم بعد كده شعاع ليزر to burn the gold molecule with the cancer cells. يعني بنحرق خلايا الكانسر وحواليها كمان جزيئات ذهب، او بحرق جزيئات ذهب وحواليها كمان اللي داخلها جزيئات الكانسر او الخلايا المسرطنه، عشان كده بقدر اعالج الكانسر بس ما بيحصلش اذى للانسان. So now we'll have the last question. This question will be the speedy question. هو سؤال سرعه، سؤال مهم جدا. It will be the separation question between the first and second team. Okay? The question says that infantile disease. السؤال ده سؤال سرعه، الفريق اللي هيجاوب الاول هو الفريق اللي هيكون فايز، لان احنا دلوقتي تعادل تقريبا. The question says that infantile disease is caused by a scaris worm, filaria worm, liver worm, tapeworm. Filaria worm. So the first team said the answer before the second team. So sorry for second team, hard luck. and congratulations to the first team. You have won the day, or you have won the competition today. So I want the second team to be angry with us. مش عايزين نزعل من بعض. المسابقة الهدف منها ان احنا نعمل refreshment للنولج او information بتاعتنا، معلوماتنا او معرفتنا، والهدف منها التاني ان احنا يكون عندنا وعي وثقافة، والهدف التالي كمان نحاول نقرا اكتر. ومتهيألي انتوا عندكم دلوقتي فرصة كبيرة قوي في جيلكم ان في يوتيوب وفي فيسبوك وفي تويتر وفي وسائل كتير جدا للقرايه. يمكن على ايامنا احنا في سنكم ما كانش فيه الحاجات ديت، كانت القرايه اصعب شويه، او الحصول على المعرفه او المعلومات كان اصعب شويه. فانا بهنيكم ان جيلكم فيه المعرفه السهله ديت والمعرفه الواسعه جدا جدا ديت. So now I'm afraid we have reached the end of this episode, and I promise you to have another episode of this competition and your program سر التفوق. And now goodbye and see you soon, and thank you for all the participation with us, or the participator with us, Maria, Vera, and Simone, David. Thank you and goodbye all my dear friends. Thank you and goodbye.